right, we got a job to do. Hey everybody, John here. Welcome back to Catbird Hill. So I'm taking advantage of some dry weather, which has been very rare here in southeastern Pennsylvania this winter. And believe it or not, we've got 2 more days of rain coming up starting tomorrow, so I want to get this done today. We've got a major problem here. We ran out of firewood. We've sold pretty much all but maybe 5 or 10 bundles of firewood this year. I think the total, we're up to almost 400 bundles in just a little over a year. It's way more than I ever thought we would sell, and I'm sure everyone who sells firewood has gone through this, but you never have enough firewood. So we know cold weather's still going to be coming, and we anticipate people are going to be looking for more firewood. So I started scrounging around the property, and I found a couple of things that I think might help us through this emergency firewood crisis. What we're looking at here is this tree here is a standing dead white oak. It's actually a pin oak. It's probably about 60 feet tall. It's been dead. It's, as they say, deader than a doornail. It's been dead for a few years now. It is straight as a string. It's probably at the base. It's probably about 12 inches in diameter at the base. And I've always been curious. I've never done this before. I've never taken a tree like this down, cut it up, and tested the moisture content inside the wood. So I want to see if I can harvest some ready to sell firewood out of this bugger here. It's got to come down anyway. You know, we walk past here all the time, and I just don't want it to fall. Just to give you a little bit of a background, what you're looking at here, these are all pin oaks, including the dead one. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 very large. I'm sorry, 7. There's another one here behind the next to the tractor. We have 7 pin oaks here, and some of you may recall in previous videos I shared that our property used to be a commercial nursery. And so these pin oaks were probably planted back in the late 60s, early 70s as saplings. They were planted in with the intention of being sold. They never were sold, and that's what happens. They get to be really big. This one, you know, has just succumbed to the competition from surrounding trees. It just wasn't getting enough light, and it died. The others are struggling a bit. I'm probably going to have to harvest a couple of these out of here. This one right here, this one here is probably one of the healthiest ones. It's got a nice canopy, but you can see a lot of these, they're almost like half a canopy, you know, where they've been competing against one another. So I'll probably take down a couple of these, salvage the slab wood, but obviously white oak, great firewood. So we're going to take this guy down today. It's a windy day. I don't know if you can hear the wind blowing in the microphone or not, but the wind's actually really in my favor. The wind is blowing in the direction I want the tree to fall. So the direction I'll stand behind the tree here to give you an idea of what my intent is. Intentions are always well made, right? So the intent is to fall the tree basically right in this opening here. I've laid down some old logs, like to get it to land on that. That's the area to drop it that's going to probably have the least effect on branches up there getting held up. There aren't many branches left. I mean, most of the branches have fallen off, so it's basically one stem just with a bunch of little stumps, you know, little tiny broken branches coming off there. So we'll try to drop it in this area here. We got plenty of room, and then once it's down there, I'm going to buck it up. We'll take one of the pieces, the cut pieces, we'll split it, and then we'll put the moisture meter on it and see what the moisture content is and see if it's ready for sale. So I had made a short video just a little while ago, and I had said on that video that This video, the one you're watching right now, is going to be our giveaway video. This is the celebration video for 500 subscribers. I think we're up to 510 or 512, something like that now. But the contest rules here, we're going to pick one subscriber. We'll do a random picker. We'll do a video of selecting the winner. But you have to be a subscriber to the channel, number one. Number two, you have to leave a comment down below on this video, okay? And we're going to keep the contest, or so to speak, the window for leaving a comment, we're going to keep that open for probably about 10 days from the date of release of this video. I think that'll give people enough time and a chance to watch the video, leave a comment. We'll kind of close the door on it, and then we will do a selection video where we'll select one lucky winner. Pretty good chances, you know, if you're 1 out of 500 or give or take a few, that's a pretty good chance to win the brand new pair of Husqvarna chainsaw chaps that you saw in the short video we did earlier. So please, share that with your friends, family members. If they're not subscribers and you think they would, like a pair of chainsaw chaps, if you don't think you need them, or help us grow the channel. I really am excited to do this. I've always wanted to thank people in a more tangible way for their support of watching our channel. So stay tuned. We'll do our cut and bucking here, and we'll check the moisture content. We'll test our theory to see if standing dead oak is really ready for sale, and then we'll just do a quick reminder for the giveaway at the end. Stay tuned. Take too much out of that notch, just because, like I said, she's really dead. down, but not exactly the way I wanted. Maybe about 4 feet off to the left. So let's see if we can open her up here in the middle, and we'll drop her down a little bit more. Okay, she's on the ground. I've got her into a few sections here, marked up at 16-inch lengths. We'll cut a segment out, split it, and then check it with the moisture meter. Let's see what it looks like here. Definitely lighter. Definitely lighter. Let's see. I'm praying that this is good enough to burn, because like I said before, we are out. Huh. Almost looks punky on the inside. Let's see what we got here. Whoa, hi. Look at that. That's interesting. That's that really punky white stuff in there. Let's see what the edge looks like. Now it's reading about 30, 32-ish. Huh, wow. That's really amazing. And I wonder if this thing, because it's so punky, it almost just feels damp. I mean, it's like the fungi or whatever already in there starting to degrade it a little bit. Yeah, definitely not firewood ready. There's 22.7. Huh. Well, I definitely would be interested in you all giving me your thoughts on why perhaps that is so wet. You know, like I said, it's been standing dead for a while, probably, I don't know if I'm high enough here, probably at least a couple of years. And you know, the part of the video that I didn't, or the part of the job I didn't video was, you know, sectioning the tree down, and I was just, you know, moving the logs around, and they certainly didn't feel like oak. They definitely felt lighter. So I was a little suspicious that it may be beyond the point of usable firewood. I wouldn't, you know, even if this were dry, it just feels so light like it's just all punky. I would never sell this to a customer. I think this is wood that I'll burn. We have neighbors next door who I mentioned. They have a huge fire pit behind their house. They love to use that. I'll just give them this wood to burn in the fire pit for their enjoyment. But we do have another option. There is a black cherry, standing dead black cherry that's in the very back of the property. It's about the same size as this tree, same diameter, same height. It has not been dead that long. I'm going to say maybe a year that I noticed. It didn't leaf out last year. So maybe what we'll do once this rain comes through, maybe the next couple of days after that, when it dries out, I'll get to the back of the property. We'll cut that down, take a piece out of it, and do the exact same thing. But if you guys have any thoughts regarding cutting down standing dead hardwood, whether it's oak or cherry, ash, you know, in your experience, is there a time period where you got to get in there and get it? And then after that time, you've missed the boat and it's just basically punky like what you saw today. So I'd love to hear your comments and your thoughts on that. Just a real quick review. This is the video where we're going to be picking a winner for the Husqvarna chainsaw chaps. So you have to be a subscriber to the channel. So make sure, if you want those chaps, you want a chance at them, make sure you subscribe and let anybody else who's interested in the chaps as a giveaway. They've got to be subscribed to the channel, and you have to leave a comment on this video. That's going to put you into the mix to be selected for the prize. Thanks again for watching. Really appreciate the 500 subs, and we've gotten some more since that happened. So people are really showing their support. It's very, very gratifying to see that. Really appreciate it. And like I said before, we really wanted to do something tangible to thank you guys, give you a shot at winning these chainsaw chaps. So stay tuned. Next video, weather permitting, we may be doing the exact same thing at the other end of the property on a black cherry. Till next time, John here from Catbird Hill. Take care.